So tell me, what's a behavior change coach?
Yes. So a behavior change coach, I mean, I could tell you Tim's story. So what happened with him, the founder of this institute, he was a personal trainer. And he would have people show up, and, you know, you get this a lot. People show up, they might not do their homework, because you should be strength training at least twice a week, for example. And you should be doing at least 150 minutes of cardiovascular exercise. So he wasn't, his clients might not have been getting the amount of exercise that you should be getting as a baseline. Showing up to the training, not motivated, at least motivated enough to show up. And then once he just sat them down and then started to coach them instead of train them. So rather than teaching them, giving them fish, teaching them how to fish. And he extrapolated, and what we have now is this amazing 12-week blueprint that, you know, me and my contemporaries, you know, we can adjust it to our liking within our own businesses, but it gives you a nice framework, coaching tools, to help, essentially to help the individual find their why. Why is it important for them to make the changes in terms of fitness and nutrition and mindset, of course, and other habits, sleep, for example. Why is it important for them? That's the essential nugget of it all.
I think it makes a big difference when people are like showing up for a workout and doing whatever the coach tells you, or knowing why you show up to a workout, and then the coach helps you do what you have to do, right? Because once you know why, then you're a lot more anchored into what you want to do. You have a little bit more skin in the game when you're able to determine why you want to get in shape. Why do you want to have, you know, more exercise? Why are you hiring a coach? You know, what are your goals? And I think it makes a huge difference. Did you find that, since you've done that program, into your clients, the difference that it gives them?
Absolutely. I mean, I have two examples. One former client, she's a former personal training client. I've pinned her in my LinkedIn as one of the top pins for the posts or whatever, so people can go to my LinkedIn and check it out. And I put it out there on Facebook and whatnot. So we have this little 45-second clip, and she basically says, you know, like, I've been having, and she's not overweight. She's not even, you know, but it's not just for people who are quote unquote overweight, right? You have the habits, because if you don't have the habits, even if you eye test look okay, you can still have a lot of comorbidities that can happen.
For sure.
Yeah, and so she found her why, and it really, really tied into like her future and what she's planning on doing. So for her, it was great. Another client of mine, but she was more, what's the word? So we have objective-based goals, and then we have behavior-based goals. Like procedural-based goals is another way to term it. For this individual, it was more procedural-based. It was less about losing X pounds. It was about, let's get some quality habits in by the end of these 12 weeks. For another client of mine, I mean, it's always a bit of both, but for another client of mine, we're kind of looking at, I mean, his goal was to lose 12 pounds in 3 months. Well, he's lost 14.5 pounds in 1 month.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about behavior changes.
Yeah. Just like, you know, start biking to the gym, to the Y. Start, you know, cut out the snacks in between your 3 meals.
It makes a big difference when you add it all together.
Yeah, it's snowball effect. Stop drinking your calories. That's a big one. I mean, we're getting to the minutia, but yeah, so it depends on the types of goal setting. Like, we do both with the client on the first or second week, but it depends on the client. They might look at it, they might focus in more on their objective-based goals. Some clients might focus in more on their behavior, procedural-based goals.
Cool.